Good morning. Our project is entitled Vitamin B12 Deficiency and its Impact on the Nervous System. To represent it visually, we create a model called the effect of B12 from food to the nervous system. This allows us to understand how this vitamin passes through different stages in your body and what happens when there is a deficiency. The first part of the model corresponds to the digestive system. Here we show the stomach and small intestine. Vitamin B12 is obtained from food, especially from animal sources such as meat, fish, eggs, and dairy products. In the stomach tends to action of gastric acid. B12 is released from food and binds to a protein called intrinsic factor, which is essential for heat absorption. Then, the complex formed by B12 and intrinsic factor reaches the ileum, which is the last part of the small intestine. There, the vitamin is absorbed, meaning that is the point at which B12 actually enters the body to perform its function. If something goes wrong in the part of the process, such as intestinal disease or lack of intrinsic factor, absorption is affected and there is a risk of deficiency.
After association, we move on the transport in the blue. To represent this in the model, we use red threads as bands. Vitamin B12 doesn't travel alone. Rather, it is bound to proteins that function as taxis that carry to different organs. The most important of this protein is called transcobalamin 2, and the complex it formed with the vitamin is called holotranscobalamin. This is key because if the taxis don't work properly or are insufficient, vitamin B12 doesn't reach where it needs to go, and this can also cause deficiency even if a person consumes it in their diet. The next step is the liver, which functions as a large storehouse of vitamin B12. Here we represent it with a 3D figure. The liver stores enough vitamin to supply us for several years, which is very useful because we don't need to consume large amounts of B12 every day. But if the diet lacks this vitamin, as can happen in vegans who don't take supplements or if exercise isn't adequate, the reserves gradually deplete, and at some point, some symptoms begin to appear. Finally, we come to the nervous system, which is the central part of our project. In the model, we represent a neuron with healthy myelin and another damaged myelin. Vitamin B12 is essential for the formation and maintenance of myelin, which is a sheath that surrounds nerve and allows electrical signals to travel quickly. When B12 is lacking, the myelin gradually becomes damaged, causing nerve impulse to transmit more slowly or even be interrupted. Furthermore, B12 is involved in chemical reaction that eliminate compounds toxic to neurons. When there is a deficit, these substances accumulate and contribute to nerve damage. This explains why neurological symptoms are not only physical but also cognitive and emotional. Among the most common symptoms are tingling and numbness in the hands and feet, loss of muscle strength and balance problems, memory and concentration difficulties, mood changes, such as depression or irritability. In more severe cases, deficiency can cause what is known as subacute combined degeneration of the spinal cord, where both motor and sensory nerves are damaged, causing walking problems, loss of sensation, and clumsiness. Peripheral neuropathy can also occur, which primarily affects the nerves in the arms and legs. The worrying thing is that much of the damage, if not detected early, can be irreversible, even with subsequent treatment. Therefore, it is essential to understand the importance of vitamin B12 for the nervous system and prevent its deficiency.
With this project, we want to highlight that vitamin B12 is not only important for blood formation and energy production, but also plays an essential role in protecting and maintaining the nervous system. This vitamin actively participates in the synthesis of neurotransmitters and maintaining the myelin sheath, which cover and protects nerve fibers, ensuring efficient communication between nerve cells. Its deficiency allows something silence, serious consequences ranging from megaloblastic anemia to neurological disorders such as memory loss, difficulty concentration, mood swings, tingling in the extremities, and even coordination and balance problems. For these reasons, maintaining a balanced diet that includes sources in vitamin B12, such as lean meat, fish, dairy products, or fortified foods, is essential for staying healthy. Likewise, a healthy digestive system that allows for proper absorption of the vitamin is crucial. Has conditions such as atrophic gastritis, celiac disease, prolonged use of certain medications, or even strictly vegan diets can limit its available in the body. Similarly, early detection of vitamin B12 deficiency becomes a valuable preventive tool. Regular medical checkups, appropriate clinical tests, and education about warning signs can make the difference between simple treatment and the onset of chronic complications. Well, in conclusion, understanding the importance of vitamin B12 goes beyond science is solely as an energy nutrient. It is a determining factor in overall well-being. Promoting nutritional education, encouraging responsible eating habits, and raising awareness among the population about the importance of its consumption and adequate absorption are fundamental steps in building a more conscious and healthy society.